everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie. Today we are going over my top 10 contours for pale skin. So if you are interested to see what my favorite powders and cream contours are, then keep watching. Alright, and then before we get to the video, I do just want to say that I know other YouTube creators have made videos similar to this. I know I'm not the first one to make a video like this. These are just my top 10 favorite contours that I want to share, and in hopes that it will help someone else to find something that works good for them. So I'm hoping my recommendations will work for everybody or somebody. Alright, so my first favorite contour would be the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette. This palette is $12. It is lightweight and compact, good for travel. You have the contour shade, a highlighter, and a powder shade. This highlighter is really beautiful, nice and shiny. However, this does have quite a bit of fallout in it, so it's not the best, especially if you were trying to do your makeup while traveling, like in a car or something. That's definitely going to be a bit more challenging with this one. So, and this is probably, out of all my favorite contours, my least favorite of my favorites. I still love it, it's definitely probably the bottom one. It is a little bit on the darker side of for contour shades for me, so it looks like that. This would work better when I'm tanner, or this would work good for you if you're a little bit darker than I am. I am pretty pale, so unfortunately the camera sometimes makes me look even paler, but yes, I do like this one, but it is a little bit darker. But this is definitely a good palette, and it is cruelty free. Alright, so my second favorite contour powder would be the Found Sculpt and Define contour palette, and you can find this palette at Walmart for $11.88. It is lightweight, compact. This is definitely a good one for travel. There isn't that much fallout in it compared to the NYX one. It also has guava extract and barrage oil in it, which helps when it blends onto your skin. It makes it look more natural when blending. You can see right here. So this one I really like. I mean, I like all of these ones I'll be sharing, but as you can see, this is a little lighter. I will do swatches at the end so you can see all of the different powders and creams swatched side by side. But definitely a good palette. This one is also cruelty free, so that is great. Definitely trying to have as many cruelty free options as I can. So. Alright, and then the third option is, or my third favorite, is the Smashbox contour palette. This palette is $35, so it is a high-end palette, and it's this shade right here. This is a beautiful shade, and then you have a bronzer and a highlight. I do love this palette because I can use all three shades. This is also lightweight, compact, good for travel. This is probably, out of the three so far, if you want one for traveling, I would pick this one, but I do have the perfect one for travel coming up towards the end of this video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And it is cruelty free, so definitely a good option. Alright, so next is my Holy Grail matte contour powder from the drugstore. That would have to be the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in light. And it is this shade right here, which doesn't really look like a whole lot in the pan, but it is amazing. Right here you do get an eyebrow wax, so if this is the right shade for your eyebrows, you can kind of get a 2-in-1 here. I've been able to use this for my eyebrows sometimes, and then also I use this powder a lot. This is, I think it's my second or third one of these that I've purchased. So this is $4, so definitely an awesome price point. It is lightweight and compact, so this would be good to throw like even in your purse or something if you wanted to be able to have contour or something to touch up with on the go. It is buildable, so if you can see right here, so I feel like this makes it look more of a shadow. It's easier to work with as well because you have to build it up, so it's hard to kind of overdo it, but it does blend very well. I'm actually using it as a contour today on my face, and then I'll go over what else is on my face here in a little bit. But I do love this contour. This is also vegan and cruelty-free. So then, now switching over to my 4 contour shades that are powdery but more on the kind of silkier feeling, softer side. First would be my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. And it is the shade right here. As you can see, I've used up quite a bit of this. I already have a backup of it. I do go through this pretty fast. Also, this is $15.99, so not too bad of a price point, and it does come with a pretty nice brush. So I really like this brush for contouring. This is what the brush I used today. Can really get kind of in there and chisel those cheekbones. So if you were thinking about getting the Smashbox contour palette, I definitely would recommend this if you wanted something that was a little more on the affordable side, since this is, you know, half the price, or not even $15.99 as opposed to $35. The shades are very similar. The only thing that I don't like about this palette is I can't use all 3 colors. So this shade, it pulls too warm, too red on me, and this highlight is too dark for me, so there's not much I can do with it, so not able to use these shades. The Physicians Formula one is also fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. So definitely that's awesome for Physicians Formula. So then for the next one, so my 6th favorite contour powder, would have to be the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Powder. And this palette is $44. It has 6 different shades in it. This is the shade I use right here. So this is light contour, medium contour, and deep contour. And then the same with the highlights, light, medium, and deep for highlights. I can use all 4 of these shades right here. I can use this as a bronzer and highlights. So this palette's definitely worth it for me. I also love the scent. It smells like chocolate, and I love chocolate. So however, I did not pay full price for this. I got this in my BoxyCharm Premium back in June, and my BoxyCharm Premium only cost $35, so I definitely got a good deal on this. I didn't even have to pay full price, and I got it with a bunch of other products. I will say that's my favorite thing about subscription boxes, is if I get contour palettes, that's what I love to get in those boxes. Definitely more than eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I have a bunch of those, and I'm more into making sure my base is perfect. I love eyeshadow, but I have a lot of it, so I feel like I don't need more, but I can always find more contour and bronzer shades for pale skin. So this is definitely probably one of my new favorites right now, but it's definitely bulkier, not the best for traveling, but it is nice to have in your collection. Alright, so the next one is the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. And this is the shade that I use right here. This is Princess Cut. This palette is $45. I did not pay full price for this. I got this off of Macari for $20, which was an awesome deal. I've had really good luck with Macari, so I definitely would recommend it, but I would also recommend just to be careful. Make sure you read the reviews of the people you're buying from. Make sure they have a very good satisfaction rate. So definitely, if you're thinking about getting this palette, that's a good place to get it from if you're able. There is also Poshmark, but I have not ordered anything from Poshmark, so I can't vouch for that. I can only vouch for Macari because I've ordered a few things off of there. So this has no parabens or mineral oil in it. It melts into the skin, and it does last for 12 hours. And I will say for all of these contours, they all last at least 10 to 12 hours. For me, my makeup has to last at least 12 hours because I usually film these videos in the morning around like 5:30, and then I work from 8 to 4:30. So I'm usually not washing off my makeup until sometimes 6, 7 o'clock. So definitely these do last all day. Should have mentioned that earlier, so I apologize. Alright, so then the next one, oh, and this is also cruelty free as well. So then my final one on the powder side for contours is my holy grail for traveling. That would be my Tarte Hamptons Weekender palette. And as you can see, it has a contour, a blush, and a highlight. So this palette is $19, so I really like the price point for this. I definitely think it's worth it. And again, great for travel because you have all three things in there. You can just throw this in your bag. Sometimes I use this as bronzer, so today I'm using the contour color as a bronzer, and then I have the blush and the highlight. So it's a nice highlight. You can build it up if you want, but I didn't want it to be too crazy. The formula of this is an Amazonian clay infused formula that has mineral pigments, vanilla, and vitamin E in it, so that is great. And I love the scent of this as well. This also smells like chocolate, so I can't get enough of that either. And of course, Tarte is cruelty free, so that is a really big plus. Alright, so for my final two contours would be my cream contours. So the first one is the Milk Makeup Bronzer in Baked. Now, this is the $15 size. There is a $28 size. If you want the larger one, I wanted to try this first before I got the larger size. So, I bought this for $30 in a pack with other Milk samples. I have a blush, one's a highlighter, one's like a balm. I have the bronzer, I have the Hydro Grip primer, so it was definitely worth it. I believe I got 5 items for around $30. So this, I am also not very good at cream contouring, by the way. I mean, I'm learning, but I'd say this is definitely a good one if you are learning cream contouring or not that great at it and you're having issues with blending. That's usually where I run into my issues. This is a good one to start with. It is blendable and buildable. It does have hydrating ingredients in it. Also has mango butter and apricot oil in it, which helps it blend into your skin. So I think that's probably, maybe that is why I have an easier time with this, is because of the ingredients. But I really, really love this. So this is also paraben-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. So definitely love Milk for that. And I definitely would say, for the price, you could get this one. This one will still last you a while. I think this would last me a good year. I'm not going to go through it that fast because there is, quite a bit in there. So, all right. So moving on to the last one. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to put this one in here because unfortunately this last option is not cruelty-free. I am trying to switch over to be cruelty-free, but unfortunately all my makeup is not cruelty-free, but I do the best that I can. But unfortunately this last product isn't cruelty-free, but I wanted to include it because when I started cream contouring, this is the first product that was easy for me to cream contour with. So that would be the Maybelline Master Contour V-Shape Duo Stick. This is $6.81, and it, as you can see here, here's the contour, and then here's the light shade. So I just cut down this light shade and use just the contour shade. It does blend really easily. It's pretty much mistake proof. It's so easy to work with. So that's definitely a major plus with this. Alright, so here are the swatches. So this is the NYX the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. Here's the Found. Here is the Smashbox and the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in Light. Here is the Physicians Formula Contour Kit. Here is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Powder. This one is the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte, and this is the shade Princess Cut. And then last but not least for the powders is my favorite, the one from the Hamptons Weekender palette by Tarte. So there's, and then lastly we have the Milk bronzer stick. So it is a little warmer, but it does work really well when you blend it out. It really doesn't look too warm. And then here is the Maybelline contour stick as well. So this one is definitely more cool tone than this one, but both work great if you have pale skin. Alright, so that is it for my top 10 favorite contours for pale skin. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope some of these recommendations work for you guys. So definitely remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm definitely up for doing more videos about pale skin. So let me know. But I thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. It means so much to me to have that support. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And remember, you are the only you, and you are amazing.